Alright guys. Wait, what did I say? I'm not sure if it rained much or not. Jeff!
No. Are y'all filming? Oh, sorry.
I know.
I had to,
I'm not
sorry.
gonna do that. Including and moving within the lunge matrix. Hey athletes, welcome back from the weekend. I wanted to pick up where we left off on the C-spine, or the neck, that we talked about last Monday. We went over two different strategies, one that used the foam roll and one that involved having a point of stability on a wall or a cage, something that wasn't necessarily going to be moving. I know we're really active on the weekends. Some of us go on our long bike rides, some of us are going on a long run, preparing for some of the marathons that are headed up this spring. And if you're like me, you use the weekend to kind of relax and recover. That also tends to lead to a lot of sitting. So we're in a hunched over position, our spine is second extension, and there's really not a lot of room going on, so it tends to lead to a little bit more limited mobility. So today I'm going to cover one strategy that you can use, whether it be outside at the trail on Town Lake or within our gym before you hop on the bike. All you need is a little bit of space, maybe some shoes, and some room to move. If you've been in my classes, you've more than likely experienced two of these things. The Lunge Matrix, which are 3 movements, starting in a base stance. You're gonna lunge forward, lunge to the side, and then drop step lunge or rotational lunge. You'll repeat it on the left side, forward lunge, lateral lunge, and then another rotational lunge. Also, we have 3 different planes of movement that we're gonna drive our arms. There's the Sagittal Plane, which moves forward and backwards, the side-to-side frontal plane, or the rotational Transverse Plane. All we're gonna be doing is moving our legs through the lunge matrix and driving our arms in different directions. This is going to be designed to move the neck as much as possible. Now, you may not see a whole lot of movement today, but by keeping our head fixed forward and driving from the bottom up and moving our arms, creating movement from the top down, we're gonna build a lot of motion in the neck without actually stressing that part of the body. So we'll start with the Sagittal Plane. We're gonna go through the lunge matrix from the bottom up. I'm gonna drive with my arms, starting overhead. As I step forward, eyes fixed forward, I'm gonna step, drive my arms down, head stays looking up, step back. Lunge sideways, eyes stay looking up, step back, and then rotate. Eyes stay looking up, and then step back. Right there, we're trying to create extension in our neck. The next thing you can do is start hands down by your side, lunge forward, eyes stay looking forward, bring back home, eyes stay looking forward, come back home, eyes stay looking forward, come back home. Now we're trying to drive flexion in the neck. Second plane of motion, frontal plane. I'm going to step forward, hands reach overhead, head stays looking up, arms reach over to the right, come back home, arms reach over to the right, come back home, arms reach over to the right, come back home. My arms are moving to the right, but now my head is laterally flexing to the left. As I step forward again, drive my arms to the left, head stays looking forward, head stays looking forward, head stays looking forward. You guessed it. Now we're driving our arms to the left, we're moving our head to the right. Our last plane of motion is going to be Transverse Plane. As I lunge, drive and rotate to the right, head stays forward, drive and rotate to the right, drive and rotate to the right. While my body was rotating to the right, my head was rotating to the left. The last driver, lunge, rotate left, lunge, rotate left, lunge, rotate left. Body rotates left, head rotates right. So without even moving my skull, by driving my arms and by moving my body underneath my head, I'm bringing all 3 planes of motion to the neck, thereby creating as much movement as possible so that it's not gonna get locked up when you run, it's not gonna get locked up when you bike, and it's gonna help bring back much needed motion before you hop into those workouts. If you have any questions, come and find me in the gym. I'll be back next Monday. Stay tuned. Were you just filming me standing there?
Yeah.
All right.